Yes, people. I haven't done a panel in some time, so yeah, I might as well do it now. Yeah. If anyone wants to jump on, more than welcome to. Doesn't matter what your opinions are, just be civilized in it, and you're welcome to join. Yes, online Dunya speakers corner. What are you saying? Not much, not much. Just waiting for someone to join the live panel. If you want to join, you're welcome to. But yeah. The link's in the chat. But yeah, what are you saying? How's everything? How's life and that? Yeah, nice one, nice one. I'm just gonna wait 20 minutes. If no one joins, I'm just gonna dead it. Alaikum salam, Adil. What are you saying, bro? Good, yeah? How's life and that, man? I've got someone joining. Yo, sister, how are you?
I'm good. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. How's everything? How you been?
Yes, good. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Good. That's nice to hear.
Oh,
So,
one second. Sir.
how are you? How's the YouTube going and everything?
One second. So I think I got
Yeah.
YouTube opened as well.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
mod you, Adil. I'll mod you.
Yeah, Dogger
Oh,
just
you're
gave
already
the link.
modded. Yeah. Sorry.
Dogger just gave us, Dogger, my Dogger, goes to
You.
Speaker's Corner.
Which one? Sorry.
Uh, Dogger. He just
Yeah,
started
yeah,
like,
yeah. I
yeah,
know him. Yeah.
he just gave us the link in what was it, in our Discord.
Oh, this. I don't even use Discord that much. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah,
I'll
maybe you
try
can.
download it.
Yeah, do because like all of us are literally in there. There's a lot of people in there now, so it's better than Hangouts. You get to do a
Yeah,
lot more, share things, information and stuff.
yeah. I'll see that. I'll try check it. But
Yeah, do that.
hang is you mean people from Speaker's Corner and everyone
Yeah,
from there?
literally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Speaks Corner, and all of us that make little videos here and there and
Yeah, yeah.
discussing Speakers Corner.
Yeah, I'll join that.
Mhm.
Why not? I've actually joined Hangouts or Discord. I haven't used Discord for like 1 year now. So, but yeah,
Okay,
if it's like everyone from Speaker's Corner,
definitely, yeah.
I'll try join it. Why not?
Inshallah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm getting confused. Like, what is happening actually in Speaker
fine.
Squad? If I recall, like, did you have like Mr. Rax was? Did you have a fight with him or something?
Oh,
Like, can
Mr.
you
X. Oh man, that guy's just a waste of life, man.
like how did it all
He
start?
basically, Simon Lord.
Yeah, that gay one. Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah,
Nazi
he is
guy.
gay. He's gay. He's actually gay.
Oh
I'm
God,
not. I'm not
is
even saying it's so. He openly says he's gay. So anyway,
yeah.
he made a video about him. um,
Mhm.
Simon Lord called me out and some other guy called Brian Hurl.
Okay, yeah.
So in the comments, I was like, bun Simon Lord and his supporters. So Mr.
Hmm.
X then replied, because basically we basically had a beef before,
Yeah.
and then we blessed it basically on the phone.
Okay,
He
okay.
called me he called me at 2 in the morning
Who?
to bless
Mr.
like
Rax. Mr.
yeah
Rax, is it?
he's a weird guy, bro. He called me at 2 in the morning to try and bless the beef
Man.
because he knows that he's not gonna beef and he's not gonna do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, big up mentioned use bun racks in it. Come on, my brother. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. So
That's
when I
wicked.
said bun Simon Lord in the video that he made of him, and then
Mm-hmm.
Mr. X said Mr. X replied to me and he called me a pussy. So then,
Mm.
so
My.
so then, so I'm just reading in the comments. Yeah, exactly. He's a 40. He's not 40. He's 49, bro. He's almost 50.
Jeez.
He's almost. So then he answered me. He called me a pussy, and then he's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Watch what happens when I see you."
Yeah, he
So then
always, I seem to, he's always threats, and he always
he's
says
always
threats like
threatening
that.
people, innit?
Yeah, yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. So then I took it seriously because it's been 3 times he done it now, and he only
Mm-hmm.
blessed it. He only blessed it. He blessed it like 2 days prior.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
Mm-hmm.
so then I offered him out. I said, "You want to fight me, or what do you want?" Because basically, he's not been to Speaker's Corner for like 3 months now because he's not only fight, he's beefing some other guy. I'm not going to mention his name for the sake of the panel, but so I
Okay.
offered them out. I offered them 2 days ago. I said, "Choose anywhere you want in London. Choose anywhere you want in London. We can cut. Or we can do a beef in it if it's not
Mm-hmm.
about
Mm-hmm.
Speaker's Corner." And he turned it down. He turned me down. So now I'm gonna be on his case because that's twice he's done it. He's been making threats as well, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I
I
so yeah,
understand. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
he also threatens other people. Oh, Brian
I've
Hall,
met
what do you want, bruv? What do you want, Brian Hall, man? Oh, it's not Brian Hall, it's Rodney. Okay, yo,
Rodney K.
yeah, Rodney K.
Oh God,
Hello,
okay.
hello.
Rodney, what you
Oh,
saying? No,
fucking
Rodney.
man. Oh, fuck two men. Them cunts
Yeah,
for it home.
You've been drinking
that's
again,
true.
Rodney. How's the how's the
Oh, not
drinks?
Rodney. Fuck Rodney. He left the dream team.
What's this guy on, man? But
No,
yeah,
I'm telling the truth. I've got
well,
evidence.
I'm just gonna mute you, Rodney. 1 second. I'm just gonna
Comedy, yeah,
finish. I'm
comedy.
gonna finish about Mr. X. Then you
Mm-hmm.
can rant
Yeah,
whatever you want to say. So yeah, he's basically been threatening me as well. So I've been threatening him back, and I've been asking him to come and I offered him out because he offered me out
mm-hmm.
first. He said he's gonna come Speaker's Corner. He's gonna bring people. He's gonna do that. But realistically, he's not gonna bring no one. He has no one on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So then that's basically how it started out. Then Simon Lord, he's been helping him out as well. So he's been making videos about me.
Yeah.
So then I
Okay.
remembered
This is
Simon
recent,
Lord.
isn't it?
I remembered Simon Lord saying, "Sorry, did you say something?"
I said this is recent, isn't it? Like I
Yeah, it's
never heard
recent.
you
Yeah,
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
So Simon Lord's he's a paedophile as well because he said he
Big
wants
up
to fight
Simon
me.
Lord. He's not a paedophile.
No,
Big
he
up
is
Simon.
he
Big
said he
up
wants
Simon.
bruv, he said he wants to
We've
stab some
seen
guy's kids in the
us
face.
in the
There's
back. Yeah,
evidence, Rodney.
Skits. Yeah, Skits has
Yeah,
done enough
skits, yeah,
videos
that
on
one.
him.
No, I'm not I don't have a problem with him to be honest. I don't
I'll
even
come
know him
back
that
later
much. Yeah, cool,
to
Rodney.
debate you. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem with skits. I don't even know him that much to be honest. But you can't be
Yeah.
threatening to stab someone's kid and that. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so
Who
Mr.
threatened to
X is
stop?
defending him. Mr. X is defending Simon Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened.
I don't know. Like with Mr. Rice, I think originally when we started watching Speaker's Corner, it was him that was mostly filming at the time.
Yeah.
And
No, it
who
was
else?
no. There was no. It was
No,
content over everything.
when I was watching, first it was Said,
Uh,
wasn't it? So originally
yeah.
we was watching his lives, and then Mr. X. So on and off those two for me. But yeah, I think ever since that fight with Jedi, I noticed a change in Mr. X. You know, I thought he was sort of like a neutral guy, but
He's
then he
not.
started getting in arguments and fights with the Muslims. Like I know there's
Yeah.
a few people he's
When
out.
he speaks to Jedi, I have nothing against Jedi and Gang. I don't even know him to be honest. But when he speaks to
Yeah,
Jedi and stuff,
yeah.
he changes. He acts bad. He gets hyper. But when he's
Mm-hmm.
speaking to some like, Heiko Ku,
I've heard of him.
yeah, he's some lockdown or something. Yeah, so when
Yeah,
he's speaking to him, he changes to a full-on British posh accent. So he's like a 50p coin. He has multiple personalities, and people like that can be dangerous if you think of it.
yeah. Chameleon
Yeah,
kind of can mix into the black background. No, I was just trying to understand like what was going on. So I saw a few
yeah.
videos up.
And Mr.
Um,
X thinks he's not the original. The original we all know is content over everything. That's the original
mhm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the actual. He thinks he owns Speaker's Corner. Yeah, that's why I don't like him. He's a knob, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
But
waste my
this has
time
been
on.
open for like 150 years or something. No, like who's original? And then, like there's so many people before that.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly. There
people
was
trying
even
to get.
channels. There was even channels 4 years ago that left.
Yeah, yeah.
There
Mohammed
was-
Tawheed, well, like apparently Guidance Avenue, he used to film as well before.
yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, all these people.
So
But it's just what's your agenda? Like, when they film
yeah,
and the people like these Christian apologists, all that abuse they do on Islam, mostly they focus on these Islamophobes. So why give these dogs attention? Why
yeah,
film them?
exactly. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just they've made them grow. If they didn't sit there filming these bastard donkeys, life would have been a little bit easier. But oh yeah, and
Yeah,
TNT peak.
yeah,
Yeah.
TNT agree because better than Mr. He's been filming as well. I feel sorry for him, bro, because he never actually gets any credit. I've seen in the comments, everyone's like, "Oh, big up Mr. X. Mr. X is the original Mr. X," but the poor guy's been filming just as even more than Mr. X, and he barely gets any credit.
Who is what was his name again? There was a guy called, it starts with K, a
Okay,
black guy. Uh
Kilivelli,
oh no, not Killavel. No, there's shit, man. I haven't.
Callum,
It's a him, Callum.
Titans TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, and he has a big channel as well, but I haven't seen him for some time.
Mhm. So he's not. He's a wrong one. We don't watch. He's like spreading fitna in the Muslim around the Muslims. So we
Yeah,
don't. I don't really watch him. I think he got a lot of like heat as well when he used to be around. But yeah, look, my issue at the moment is with these Christian apologists because I'm just thinking like I had a little brainwave, all that religious hatred that they
yeah,
fire in the speaker's corner, and Hatun gets all the police protection after she's abusing our process, and I'm thinking
yeah.
that's religious hatred and it's against the
Yeah.
law in this country. But
I'll be
nobody,
honest with you, Halima. This whole idea of religious debate is, I think I'm against it fully, like, from both sides, not just Christians. Like,
Mhm.
you should keep your religion to yourself. It's your belief. It's not something to be debated or used for content, or
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. Yeah. So
that's fine. I mean, you got your opinion. Like I said, like speakers corner is like place for freedom of speech, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
And the
exactly.
thing is, like, okay, that's fine. I understand what you're trying to say. Come like religious and all that. What we shouldn't really preach it. Keep it personal. But the thing is, what about the people that are actually being killed at the moment? Being bombed in their countries and their homelands. They haven't done anything to anybody. And then nobody's even speaking about it. So what do? We just do? We just allow that to happen as well. Don't speak up against it. That's
That
what I'm
proves,
trying to.
Halima, you know what that proves? That proves that this is all for a political agenda and money, like both from both sides, Muslims and Christians. Like, no one actually deep down cares. Like, no, everyone's just there to make their own agenda. No one actually cares about what is happening. That's why I'm
Yeah.
against. That's why I'm against everyone. All of these
Yeah.
preachers, these dawah people. I'm against them fully, 100%. What they stand for, I'm not. I don't stand with any of them. No matter how
Hmm.
good, no matter, you can say, "Oh, Shamsi is this," well, Shamsi is good. Well, no. If he was actually fully truthful, he would not be part of an organization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand what you mean as well, because like how much have we done, even like any of the Dawa team, but the only ones that I'm gonna back is the ones that are actually on the front line speaking out against these big players. These uh
yeah, yeah.
professors like Mohammed Hijab. He's come to Oxford. We're not gonna fully agree on everything that they say, but these are the audiences that we need to address because they spew so much hatred amongst the Muslims. Like they've made a business out of it past 20
Exactly.
years.
The
Humans.
only people there, I think, I'm not sure, but I think the only Muslims there who don't actually are not part of an organization are Uncle Usman, the
Yeah,
Pakistani guy, and
Uncle.
Uncle Omar.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they.
Uncle Omar, he used to swear so much. I said it to him and once in my life. I guess you got so much knowledge. If you just calm down on the swear words, and we can actually listen to what you're saying. But when he
Exactly.
starts
Yeah,
swearing,
I've had so much conversations with him, personal
yeah,
conversations. He's not actually his agenda is not actually bad. I understand what he's got, but the
yeah,
way he portrays it, the way he says it, it doesn't make it very, if you know what I mean, like very
I think, yeah. Do you know Sheikh?
Sheikh one.
Yeah.
Is that the guy with grey Dunya?
Yeah, that's it. He goes that he didn't used to always be like that, innit, Uncle Omar? He used to be a calm person, but I think because he got in trouble for like kicked out the park and then accused of something. He's got like a court
Yeah.
case going,
I
and
would believe that, to be honest. I would
yeah,
believe it because like,
and
if you
took
provoke
4K off
someone,
him. The police took the 4K cash off him. So Uncle is seen a lot, so
yeah,
that's why
exactly,
he's
yeah.
quite
So you
bitter.
can't blame him for everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him near 100%. I mean, if he's gone through all that, then I think he's entitled to let off some steam. But end of the day, like I said, we're Muslim, like we got like control ourselves. It's hard, like everybody sort of handles it their own way. But
Yeah,
like what I was saying, brainstorm this morning. Like I'm thinking, all this war on terror, and then you read their Bibles and their Torahs, and they don't mind killing. They said anybody that don't follow their religion in Exodus, I can't remember what verse it is, they said kill them. Anybody that believes in any other god apart from theirs, kill them. And then I'm thinking, that's why these the pagan people that pagan Christians, majority of the world, they don't find anything wrong with the war of terror, with the bombs falling on innocent people's homes, is because their books have told them, this is sort of everyday, it's natural for them, but
yeah. I
that's
mean, I'll
probably
be
why.
honest. I don't like I don't know much about Christianity, so I'm not really gonna
Yeah,
say
don't.
but
But
it can
what
go
do I?
both ways. It can go both
Yeah,
ways.
but
'Cause-
Islam doesn't say to harm the innocent, so anybody can pull out a verse. There is going to be people that are going to take things, but not on that same level as well, though, are they? Like,
yeah,
even if you say ISIS extremists, try and match them, but it's nothing compared to what America and all these people have done. Even if you look into King Leopold II in 1908, he took over Congo,
yeah,
killed half of the population in Africa, enslaved them, and their arms cut off. And this is all who Christian, what the Khartoum's people are about,
yeah.
Christian apologists.
I don't think any religion. I mean, I'm not actually says kill innocent people. Like, no matter if you're a Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu. I don't think any religion actually says that. But it's the
No, not
people. It's the people with agendas. They
yeah.
just yeah. That's what I'm against. I'm against this whole my religion's better than yours, or your religion
Mhm.
is this, or Muhammad married a 9-year. All this nonsense. I'm against it
Yeah,
fully.
yeah.
It's not even religiously motivated. It's part of an agenda and an organizations and stuff. It's more
Mm-hmm.
political.
More political. Okay,
Yeah.
so what you'll do, you just concentrate on what you're doing and like expose these people that are
Yeah.
trying to tarnish your name, innit? Why are they actually coming after you? Because why are they saying you said that? Why is Mr. Rex and all these gaylords and nonsense are after you?
No, because they're basically, how do I explain this? Because they're the main reason that me and Simon Lord is basically the main reason me and Mr. X are beefing right now, because
Like
Mr. X is defending him for some reason. But
Mr. Rex,
yeah,
they
he's.
get.
I'm actually surprised. I thought I was gonna get Mr. X's subscribers to come, but it's actually the opposite. Most of my subscribers are saying Mr. X is a nonce and that and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Zubaydah's got spoke about him as well recently. I
Yeah,
think they've had a back and forth.
yeah, he's been
So
taking advantage of so many people and exploiting them
yeah.
just for his own views and stuff.
Wow, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, because Zubaida used to do a lot of work with him, like Zubaida, what's his name, Waleed used to be
yeah,
outside,
yeah.
they used to do their live streams, So
Modine and
think
Omar and them people.
yeah, if I think if it was just Mr. X just filming empty London streets, nothing really would be happening. When
Exactly.
people want
So
to look at the characters, don't they?
yeah, so his channel's actually big just by luck. Same can be said
Yeah.
about most channels.
Mm,
I mean,
you
if
have
I
to.
filmed what Mr. X start filmed, or I'll probably have more subs than him, but because he's been there longer than me and his channels he's filmed more action. That's the only reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually something that he's made. It's basically pure luck. That's the only reason.
Filming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just filming.
I think Waleed is doing good. Like if you just do what he's just basically doing is just going regularly I think that's all you need to do. And you know, us guys at the back, we're watching every Sunday. Let's Unite
Yeah,
upon Hug. He goes every week, and I review his, and I'm just keeping it. I just pick up content that I like, and then I make a video out of it or review it on my live streams. And
yeah,
obviously, if there's a big story like what Zubaida did to Banksy on Sunday,
yeah. That
slap
was
the bitch up. Well, that was a long overdue. Fucking beautiful, man. We
yeah.
just did some epic
No,
videos.
he's been. I've seen videos of him. He's actually provocative. He's
He's
actually
a bastard. Yeah,
he's
these people
jarring.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, the amount of shit that he said, like he's another one, like Hartoon. I'm telling you, like I know you're not interested in what they're doing, but it's a whole. All of these people are a group, and I'd say Mr. X is part of that group as well. They've got an agenda. They've got an agenda against the Muslims, the Pakistanis, and anybody that stops their Nazi rapey behavior, they're gonna be against them.
yeah.
And yeah, so
I was
it's
actually cool when I first saw Banks. I was actually fine with him, man. I didn't even know what who he was, to be honest. I just saw some videos of what he done. He seemed fine, but then I saw videos of him saying he's gonna do stuff on the Quran and he's gonna
yeah,
do, and then he's just shout. He's looking at weed and saying, "Oh, this is Islam. This is Islam." Oh, no.
yeah.
Just agendas, man, with no actual context behind it. Just shouting, "This is
Yeah.
Islam."
Yeah,
Yeah.
same like with Raj. Like 5 years he's been going there spreading like so much hate against Islam and this, that, and the other. It's like, you
Oh,
know,
Raj is just the bellend, 100%.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna
they're
waste my time with him.
brothers. They're both brothers, and they've been humbled as well. Like all these people have been humbled, and now that they're screaming, I mean, Zubaida's just that was long overdue. They're running out of rope. Um, they're getting reported. So
Yeah,
inshallah, channel shut down. Once their channel shut down, that's it, game over. So that's what the next step is, inshallah, because that's where they got famous from on their channels, and then once they're gone, there'll be no more. Nobody will know them. Who remembers the enemies in the past, don't it? Like no one's written any great stories about them, have they? So they
mm,
started think and they're gonna end as nothing.
yeah, exactly. It's just
No, but I thought
it's
yeah,
just a
just
temporary thing. This whole speakers corner YouTube scene, it's not permanent. Like everyone comes and goes.
yeah, yeah,
I've been watching it for like a year and a half now,
right,
and
yeah,
I've seen people, so much different people come and go, and yes, no one's there permanently. Like even the ones that have
yeah.
been there for the longest, they're all gonna go eventually. So yeah.
I thought you were there longer actually. I thought you were there much longer than a year and a half.
Well, I've actually, if this COVID thing didn't happen, I would have been filming for about a year now. So I actually
You
made
sure
one
it's just been
video.
a year?
Yeah, no, because I was back then. I was shook about this Corona thing, and I thought it was actually dangerous. And yeah, I made back
Mm,
in 2019. If you scroll down to my to the bottom of my YouTube, you can actually see a video in 2019 I done about Raj and Steve. They were debating about something,
okay. And I
about
did
some
see
guys'
one. I
court
jumped
case.
on one of your lives, like you was on a bus once. You
Oh
were
yeah,
live.
yeah. I just done
Remember?
that out of just randomly.
Yeah, yeah. That's when I first saw your channel. I think it was recommended on because of obviously Watch Speakers Corner and the
Yeah, yeah,
algorithm recommended you.
yeah.
No, I think keep up the good work. So you've got our support, and then inshallah join our Discord, and then we'll work together. But I asked Dogger to jump on as well, so we just try and find out where you are. Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah, no
about
problem. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to.
it. Inshallah. Right, take care, and I'll speak to you
Take care,
soon.
sister. Take care of yourself.
Take
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, Rodney, you can come back now, man. If you want to join. Anyone else want to join as well? Yeah, so I'm gonna wait till 11. If no one joins, I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it now. So yeah, I might do one later today or tomorrow. I might do one because someone's coming. Okay. Yo, yo, what you saying, man?
What are you saying? You're right?
No, I'm good. G, what you saying?
Alhamdulillah. I've met you in the park.
Is it? Oh, are you that Somali brother?
No, I was there with the Somali brothers when you were recording them, I think. When was it? This was a while ago. When Ahmed and Grey Dunya were kicking off, I was next to you.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, you're the
Yeah.
one, you're the guy that was like allowed the filming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember you, man. No, it's cool, man. What you saying? Very good, yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Akhi. How are you?
Good, man. How's life and that?
It's good, man. Alhamdulillah. How's your Ramadan going?
It's been better, and in Ramadan, actually everything feels better for some reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. No, Mr. Rax is a waste man.
Yeah, he's a fucking cunt, man.
He's a waste man, and I would say some things right now, but it's live, so I don't want to say some things.
He's not gonna do anything, man. Trust me, he's not gonna
He
do
can't
shit.
do nothing.
He's a pussy, man. If I see him, he knows what'll happen to him.
Yeah, he'll know what'll happen. Don't worry.
He's done it 3 times now, bruv. I said the only way for you to get out of this without beef, is if you make an apology video on your main channel.
That's fair. No, that's 100% fair.
Yeah,
I
he's
believe
done it
you're
3
right.
times now, bruv. He's been making threats and shit, bruv. He's a fucking pussy, man.
He hasn't got nothing better to do, to be honest with you. He hasn't got nothing better to do.
He's a 49-year-old pussy. He should fucking get a job or something, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
if
he's not.
yeah.
I'm 21. Yeah, I've worked more hours than he ever has in his fucking life. He even told me on the phone. He's like, he's never worked in his life.
No. Did he tell you about how he tried to get a 16-year-old to run away with him and have sexual intercourse with a 16-year-old?
He didn't tell me, but I heard from some bro that he.
I think next time you're in the park and he's there, record him and say, "I heard you were grooming a 15, 16-year-old girl for sex."
When he comes to the park, if he comes to the park, he knows what will happen to him. Yeah,
Yep,
he knows what will happen to him.
I think if he makes the apology video, then allow him.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna allow him. Other than that, he's gonna get hotted up on camera. His face is gonna go. That's in the very least, yeah. If he touches me, it's just gonna get peak for him.
I've got a couple of pictures of him actually. I'll send him.
Yeah, I know what he looks like. I know 100% what he looks like.
Yeah, but people don't. A lot of the people don't. So we can make his face
on the video.
We can do that. I think so. I didn't watch that video, to be honest with you. I just spoke to some people and they were telling me. I'll go on other streams as well. My name's about Aisha. I'll go on Self Aziz and Zubaydah's.
You're right reaction.
No, I'm not right reaction. No. I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? I said I go on other streams. I go on Zubaydah.
You sound familiar, bro. I think I've seen you on. Was it Brian Hall's stream? Was he on Brian?
No. I don't go on his stream. I go on Faz's and Zubaydah's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard some bad things about Faz. I don't know the guy, but there's been rumors about him from
What have you heard?
Certain people that he's like Raj. Yeah, I know Raj is not believable, but even some Muslims, they were saying he's bad or something. He's exploiting. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say nothing because
he's good. Faz is a good guy. Faz is good. Everyone has their ups and downs, but Faz is generally a good brother. He's got some streams as well. You can have a look at his streams, his panel, or tune in sometime. I be there mainly.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't usually watch streams. But yeah, I only watch them when certain people are on there or when something's been planned, if you know what I mean. Like,
what panelists do you like? Who are your favorite panelists?
Panelists. I don't even know, bruv. I don't watch panels again, but I would say so. I've seen some good panels on Zubaydah's and Veli Visions and them ones.
Okay. Should we get you some viewers now? Should we make this live popping?
I mean, I'm cool with the viewers I have in it. It's about I'm not like there to chase views and 100%.
Okay. I'm gonna share your thingy, your YouTube link.
No, Halima, sorry man, 1 second. No, Halima, I know who Faz is. I just I just haven't really. I don't know him personally. Like I don't know what he's about. If you know what I mean. So what do you say your name was again, brother?
Abu Aisha.
Abu Aisha. Oh yeah. I think I've seen you. I've seen you commenting or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've
Oh,
been.
you don't like Faz? You don't like Faz?
Who, me?
No, just
Oh.
Halima.
She likes him. She's just.
Faz
I'm sure
just
she likes him.
yeah. But yeah, man. So do you make videos or
No. I
do you
don't. I'm
just
just a
are you
panelist.
just watching it? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a channel, but I don't upload Speakers Corner stuff at all. I'm just a panelist, really. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
What are
yeah,
your views on certain things? Like, what are your views on
ask me the
certain
things. I'll tell you my views.
certain Muslims, and do you think these Dawah people, do you think they have agendas or they're actually real?
The ones from the park.
Yeah, like Ali Dawah, Muhammad Ajab, them ones.
I think they're sincere.
Yeah.
I do think they're sincere. I think they're very sincere. I think they're doing good as well. Their da'wah is effective as well to some extent. Alhamdulillah, it's
Do you not
working.
think that they're taking certain advantage or something? They're using money and stuff, if you know what I mean.
I wouldn't even make that an issue. I have issues with them. I do have certain issues, but my issues with them is more ideological than what they're, if they're receiving financial reimbursement for their da'wah. That doesn't affect me, to be honest with you. I can understand if they would, but my issue with them is that they should focus on understanding the correct aqidah before giving da'wah, and focus on aqidah. That's what I think they should do, because the creed is the basis of the deen. How you understand Tawheed.
I mean, the
And
problem I have with certain people, them ones, it's because I feel people are looking up to them more than they care about them more than not everyone. Some people they care about them more than the actual religions.
yeah, that is true. No,
Yeah,
you're right there.
I've seen some comments saying, "Oh, you can never. This guy never lies," or "This guy." They're making him like seem immortal. Like they're forgetting he's just done.
You're 100% right there. I actually had an interaction with a couple of da'is from Speakers Corner on a panel, and I was highlighting another point, a point that was totally something.
Sorry, man. 1 second, bro. Sorry, fuck off, Rich K. You fucking pussy.
Yeah, you might want to block him, man.
He's a dickhead, bro.
Yeah, block that guy. Yeah, so I was having a conversation with them, and it was about something totally different. And in the conversation, I used Mufti Menk as an example of how the younger generation are affected with liberalism and ideas of liberalism, which Mufti Menk somehow contributes to. And they totally changed the narrative of the conversation, and they made it in a way where started attacking me, and they got very disrespectful. They got quite rude. I didn't get, obviously I don't mind, they're being a bit emotional. That's fine. It's not a problem. People are emotional. It's not a problem. It is how it is. Yeah.
They say their views, if they're passionate about, and they don't like just insult blatantly. And if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm cool. No matter, even if they're against Islam, if they prove that, if they give their views in a civilized way, I have no problem with them.
Yeah. No, exactly, bro. If they give it in a civilized way, like there's one brother who I really listen to a lot, and I like him a lot. Daniel Haqiqatu.
No,
the Muslim skeptic. His name is on YouTube. So he's a brother. He's targeting anti-liberalism and stuff. He's coming from that perspective, and I enjoy watching him and stuff. And with him, what I've noticed is that all he does is refute. Basically, his channel is based upon refutation of people that are not upon the haqq, right?
Yeah.
So what he's doing is refuting people, but he's doing it in a positive way. It's obviously people don't like him. He's like Mama, you either love him or hate him. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
But he's not doing anything against the Sharia. He's not doing anything that is incorrect or wrong. He's doing it from Adillah, from Quran and Sunnah, and that's what people need to understand. That we don't.
Big up Zubaydah.
Big up Zubaydah. In this deen, we don't follow personalities and individuals and groups. We follow the haqq. Whoever the haqq is coming from, we accept it.
Yeah. Another thing I have against these some Dawah people is they focus more on criticizing other religions, if you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
mean, don't get me wrong, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Hatun and them people, but they're focused on like they're not the modern like that was supposed to be you're supposed to be teaching about the deen, innit? They're
Mhm.
focused more about showing the bad sides of other people without actually speaking about the deen. That's another issue I have with certain people in the park.
That's a valid point. I mean,
Certain
like
Muslims, yeah.
when we look at da'wah, what is da'wah? Da'wah is what the messengers did and the prophets did, and it is
Exactly.
calling to Tawheed.
Invitation to the deen.
Yes, it's calling to Tawheed. That's what
Yeah.
da'wah is. We call to Tawheed. Obviously, I understand like sometimes you would need to, they need to kind of refute their belief that they're doing da'wah to. They need to refute the belief of the one who is receiving the da'wah before they can accept Tawheed, right?
Yeah.
Destroy what they believe in and then offer them the correct path. Fahamt? Like that's not how it's portrayed, because they're going after people that are clearly insincere, and da'wah is only to sincere people. Da'wah is only to those who are sincere. You know,
Yeah.
there is only da'wah to those types of people. There's no da'wah to trolls or to people that want to bash Islam or want to use Islam and highlight bad parts of, you know what I mean, what they perceive as bad parts anyway. Everything in Islam is the haqq, is good, but they want to present it in that way. So that's what the problem is. People are bothering with the wrong type of people, which is why
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
certain times when I like the da'wah of Shamsi. Shamsi is very good in his da'wah. He does da'wah to sincere people.
I
And he
mean,
calls
I have a question to ask you. Is he pro Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, he is. I disagree with that point.
Yeah.
So I'm not madkhali myself, but in regards with creed, I'm hand in hand with Shamsi. It's 100% matching, apart from the allegiance to the Saudi regime, which is also something that can be discussed, not really publicly, to be honest with you, it shouldn't be. But that aside, put that aside, his allegiance to the Saudi regime, his da'wah is very good. It is effective.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't like any Muslim government, no matter what country.
Understandable. That's understandable. I agree with you.
Because they're all basically under the influence of the West, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'd rather support countries like maybe Iran isn't maybe.
I wouldn't support Iran either, mate. They're Shia.
I mean, I don't really. I think this whole Sunni Shia thing has just been made by the West in order to create conflict between the Muslims. Yeah, I mean, yes, it was there from time. There was always Sunni Shia, but it wasn't to the point where it is like how it was a few years ago. Like,
what do you mean by it was just created?
Like, you know, when the Syrian war started, for example.
Yeah, in 2011.
Yeah, that's yeah. Before that, yeah, not like if you was Christian, even if you was a Christian, yeah, in Syria, or if he was a Sunni Shia, no one really cared that much. No
Incorrect.
one really...
Because in the time of Hafiz al-Assad, there was a massacre known as the Hama massacre in 79, I believe, and there was a lot of persecution. It was worse under the regime of Hafiz al-Assad than it was under Bashar al-Assad. But that's not, you know, when you look at Shiaism, you know, and Sunni Islam and Shia Islam they claim anyway, we need to look at the creedal matters in it. So like,
but brother, don't you think the same can be said about the Sunni governments?
Forget about the governments for a second. Like the governments, they're done.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not supporting Shias, by the way. I'm just trying to get the truth in it.
No, I understand. Like, put governments aside, put even these labels of Sunni Shia aside, yeah? Our usul ad-din is La ilaha illallah. That is our foundation. We believe in Tawheed. That is what makes us Muslims, sah? You understand? Yeah. So if someone then comes and says that I don't believe in Tawheed, or I innovate in Tawheed and I do shirk, then this person is not a Muslim. Obviously, I'm not going to say they're going to come and say that, because they justify, they believe upon Tawheed as well. And obviously this is not true, but you know, Tawheed means singling Allah out in worship, right?
Yeah.
So if someone claims to be a Muslim, but is not singling Allah out in worship, is he still a Muslim?
No, he's not, no.
That's exactly what the Shia do when they call upon.
Yeah, exactly. But don't you think, brother, we should be, we shouldn't be judging them, if you know what I mean? Like their day's gonna come, and like we should be focusing on other things such as dealing with the West and their invasions in our countries and stuff, instead of creating.
Both are valid points, but
Yeah.
we should judge them because we judge upon the apparent. That's the thing. So we judge upon what is apparent, and how do you say it? It's not like we're. What was the first part? What you said? Sorry, Akhi, I lost track. You said something in the beginning before you said we shouldn't judge them. You said something.
Yeah, I said we should be focusing on, like, there are so much bigger problems we have in like Middle East and East Asia and Asia and stuff than Sunni Shia. Like, for example, look at Western attacks; they're still happening, and everything that's happening now, the civil wars in countries, they were all started by the West in one way or another. So and this whole you know how the Shia thing actually escalated more now than it did. I mean, it was there, yeah, but it's actually worse now. That was because, again, of Western intervention. So the only thing we should be focusing more on how to deal with Western countries more than actually judging people.
Well,
whether it's Sunni, Shias. Yeah.
there's only a limited amount of stuff we can do. Okay, so for example, with the occupation of Muslim lands, what can we do? Just raise awareness. You know, that's what we can do.
Yeah,
We can
exactly.
raise
Online,
awareness,
yeah, exactly.
give charity, and so on. However, with the splitting creed, you know, why I believe that's more important is because of the fact that we're basically like, okay, this is a complicated one, to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Shall I try to be more easier? So
Yeah.
you know how there's like different groups. There's Sunni groups, Shia groups. They're focusing on, the Sunnis are focusing on killing Shias. Shias focusing on killing the Sunnis. If you know what I mean. There's like what do you call it? What was that group called? The Lebanese one.
Hezbollah.
Yeah, Hezbollah. There's Hezbollah. There's Al Qaeda, ISIS, Jabhat al-Nusra. Them ones. Instead of, why not use that power? That shows you that all of them, or most of them, are somehow Western funded. Why not use all that power against Western invasions? And then when our countries are back to a normal state, why not then maybe judge each other? But for now, why not unite against the West? That's what I'm trying to say.
That is the principle that the Ikhwanis come with. You know, they come with unite with anyone to have a common goal. But you see, that didn't work out. That idea, that sounds very good. It sounds nice, but it didn't work out.
I would say it wasn't actually tried, because you see what I mean. Like, no one's actually. I've seen more attacks on, like, Sunnis and Shias attacking each other. Why not for now just unite against? Just leave the beef from before, and just unite against the Western invasions.
Politically, that won't work though, because you've got Shia nations that are allies with certain countries that are not allies with certain Sunni
exactly
nations.
That's it again. You know, that comes back to Western imperialism and stuff.
Like, you got Iran, I think that's allies with Russia. Iran is allies with Russia, and these,
Saudi Arabia is allies with Israel, and
these areas are like, what do you call it? These areas of wars become proxy wars. Yeah, they become proxy wars pretty much. Like Syria became what started off as a revolution against the Assadi regime, became a proxy war between America and Russia, to be honest with you. Just different, fronts of invasion, you know what I mean? Like different groups for on America's side and Russia's side and so on. But I mean, like, that sounds okay, that sounds understandable, but for that you'll need a government or a country to adopt that and make an alliance with other countries and nations. That's not going to happen realistically.
True.
But forget about practically, theoretically, there is a differentiation between us and the Shia and us and the Mushrikeen, which is the difference of Tawheed. They don't have the aspect of Tawheed in their Aqidah. So that's why it is something that you can't unite. Unity is not upon anything except the Aqidah. You know, that's the whole point of it. You know,
I was trying to say more of a political way.
Yeah. No, it sounds like a good idea. I think, what do you call it? I think if Morsi stayed in power and if Ikhwan al-Muslimin had some control in Egypt, I think they would have probably taken that narrative. But it didn't work out.
Exactly, yeah. Who's this brother? Yo, what are you saying? I can't hear you. Who's this?
I said Wagwan Pusio.
What you saying, pussy-o? Fuck out of here, bro, you pussy-o.
Who's that?
I don't know, fucking Rax's people or something, man.
Is there an email there? Give me the
Huh?
email address. Give me
No,
the
that's
email
fucking,
address.
that's Rax's, that's one of Rax's boys, bro.
Give me the email address that they used to join up with, and then I'll do
Huh?
something. Give me the email address that they used to join your StreamYard.
Yeah.
When you end the show, oh, he's in the back chat. Get his email address and send it to me. You got me on Discord, I think. But yeah. Interesting. One
No,
second.
don't get him, bro. He's one of Rax's boys.
Okay.
Just leave him.
Let him on. Let him on.
Is
for
that,
a bit.
oh, wait, is that Omar? Is that Omar? Yo, is that Omar?
Yo, talk on a
Fuck
level.
Omar.
Yo, Hedieone.
Yo, fuck
Do
Omar.
you talk normal? Have a normal conversation.
Who's this
Yes.
then? Are you from
Assalamu
Rax's
alaikum
side?
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you? You alright?
You could have said
I'm
that from
alright,
the
you
start,
alright?
brother.
Alhamdulillah. Let me chat to him. 7A Films.
Yeah,
How,
cool.
how are you? How's your Ramadan going, akhi?
Alhamdulillah, all good. What about yours?
Alhamdulillah, not bad. Not bad. Just come from Tarawih. How come you
Yeah,
came
listen,
on?
you know this Palestinian guy?
Yeah.
Ask him
Yeah,
about
what about?
Shia.
Yeah, we're talking about that now. What do you think on the conversation of the topic? What's your input?
I don't know, I wasn't listening, but I've seen this guy spoil Shia before.
I'm not Shia, no.
But you support them, yeah?
Huh? Nah,
You
no.
support them, yeah?
Nah, yeah, I support. No, I don't support them, no. Who are you, though?
I think
Why don't you
he
support them?
Huh?
Why don't you support them?
Because I'm more about fighting the West than fighting different sectors.
No,
of
but
Islam.
okay, so like
Alright, so
obviously
do you believe?
with the
One
Rawafid,
sec.
go on, akhi.
1 second. Do you believe that we should unite with the Rafida to fight the West?
Yeah.
Ah,
Then when we finish fighting the West, yeah, then fuck
this
them.
is the manhaj
But-
of Ikhwan al-Muslimin.
That
No,
is
I'm
true.
not Ikhwan
This is the
Muslim.
actual manhaj.
I'm not Ikhwan Muslim. Fuck out of there, you fucking pussy, man. Fucking dickhead, man. No, don't let this guy back in. Fuck off, man. Fuck him. Fucking waste, man. He's Saudi pussy, bro. Saudi fucking pussy.
I think maybe let him on and just
No,
if you
fuck
both
him, man.
talk
Fuck him.
normally. Okay.
But yeah, anyway, back to what we were saying.
I don't agree with the way he came on, but with
Yeah,
what
he's a
he's
fucking
saying,
pussy, yo. He's a Saudi. I can tell he's a Saudi Arabian fucking neek. So much waste, man. Let me on now. Wait 1 second. Fine, then come back on here, but be civilized. You get
be
me?
respectful to everyone.
Yeah, if you're not
Let's talk normal.
civilized, I'm just gonna beat you off, bro.
We can talk normal, have a discussion.
Oh, you
Salam
Saudi
alaikum.
Yo.
Arabian? Oh, you Saudi Arabian?
I'm a Saudi Arabian, no, I'm
He's
Pakistani.
Pakistani. He's up.
Can you not tell I'm Pakistani?
I can tell you Pakistani. Where you from? Bradford.
Nah, Yorkshire, bro.
Kudar? We're from Yorkshire. I was born in Yorkshire.
Don't worry, fam. Don't worry.
You know Keighley.
Ah,
I was born in
was he
Keighley.
spot on?
Aye, top end of what I mean.
Oh shit, my man knows I'm bottom man.
What's that road called? You know Laddu these lot.
Laddu, the fat one.
Laddu. Yes, the fat one.
Nah, yara. How do you know him?
Do you know Shazi? He used to live in Devi. Shazi. Skinny,
Shazi,
tall.
Shazi.
He's got a brother
Who's his
called
brother?
Waj. Oh. That's a bit mad. The guy's from my hometown.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was born in that town. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But no, let him on.
He's
And,
gone. He's gone.
Okay, if he comes, because if they
Yeah.
can talk like respectfully, even if they disagree or anything
Yeah, but if
like
he's
that.
gonna be a waste, I'm just gonna boot the guy.
Yeah, no, there's no need for anyone to swear
Yeah.
or shout or insult and stuff. I think like even like advising, if I disagree with you on something, there's a manner to advise on.
No, listen, online, Dunya, don't get me wrong. I see no one's understanding where man's coming from. Like, I'm not saying he's a Rafidi. I'm not saying we should unite against the Rafidis. And you see that guy that came on, yeah. You can tell, yeah, he cares more about Shias than actually defending like his. That's like someone else. How do I explain it? Fuck, 1 second. So that's like someone punching you, and you're punching someone else. That's this whole Sunni Shia beef.
I understand your approach, and I understand why
He's coming back. Yeah, Hedieone, yeah, keep it blessed. Yeah, don't be wet, bro. Just be cool, innit?
Yo, Hedieone. Do you know Shazi?
Yo, listen, give me 10 minutes. I just need to handle something real quick, yeah? I'll be back.
Yeah.
Interesting. I understand your approach.
Yeah.
7A Films. I do understand where you're coming from. I disagree. I do disagree, and the reason why I do disagree is because like unity is only accept with the correct aqidah. That's the thing. Unity is only on the correct aqidah. Because look, this is the stance that Hizb ut-Tahrir come from. This is the stance that Ikhwan al-Muslimin come from, and so on. And I don't disagree with every concept that Ikhwan al-Muslimin has and holds, but I do disagree with the fact that, the unity with the Shia and so on and everything.
Yeah.
And with Hizb ut-Tahrir, their manhaj is literally uniting with anyone. I was having some conversations with a Hizb ut-Tahriri on Facebook, actually.
Yeah.
And we were basically talking about, unity. So he's willing to unite with Asha'ira and so on, and collecting, because look, obviously, I come from an Athari background. I'm Salafi. I'm not Saudi Salafi. I disagree with the Saudi regime, and I agree with you in what you're saying in regards with
Hear that, bro.
the behavior of the Rafida. Sorry, the behavior of the governments.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you man in the comments here, you got my priorities wrong. What I was trying to say, like the Shias, they're not actually, without the Sunni Shia beef, Shias would not actually be attacking your countries, would they? Realistically, because it's the West that are bombing you. So why not try at least fight off the West, yeah? Then focus on your own beef. That's what I was trying to say, yeah.
I understand your point. I do
Green
understand.
Turban Man, then who's that?
Oh, she's just joking.
Oh.
Halima's just joking. She's talking about the Brelvi Sufis, the ones with the green turbans.
I don't even know all these people, man. To be honest, I just say
They're from Zubaydah knows them. You know Zubaydah and Walid, innit, from the park?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know Zubaydah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Hedieone or something.
Yeah. I think it'd be interesting to talk to him. Obviously, if he doesn't swear and shout,
No,
that's
if he
not nice.
swears, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah.
But yeah. How old are you? 21, Akhi?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Okay, mashallah. Do you remember me from the park, yeah, now?
I don't remember your face, to be honest, but I
Yeah,
know
I'll show you my face.
You're the one that said, brother, don't
That's
record
me.
this,
That's
please."
me.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I didn't have obviously dreadlocks and whatever braids before, but yeah.
I heard. Were you saying, brother, don't record us, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ahmed Somali or Ahmed Mohammed? What's his name?
Yeah, he was there that day. He's a kafir.
Yeah. I heard he's a Quranist, man.
Yeah, he's a kafir. But
But
yeah,
Grey Dunya hasn't been about for some time now, man.
should we get Grey Dunya on?
If he wants to come on, yeah, he's blessing it.
Let me send him the link. I'll attempt to jump on.
Hezbollah defending. Wait 1 second. Hezbollah defending Palestine. It's a fake thing from Nasrallah. Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. All these groups, they have agendas at the end of the day. So yeah. I'm not with no one, bruv. I used to, back in 2 years ago, I was like, oh, Muslims should unite. Oh, No, but that's obviously impossible now.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
it didn't work, and to be honest, we didn't. It's not practical. It's theoretically, it sounds very good. Muslims should unite, but the thing is, there's always going to be problems in which you agree upon. For example, like the whole, you know, the. Do you know about the history of the Rawafid of the Shia, like how they started?
Not really, man. No.
So okay, I'll tell you. So in the okay. Okay, so you know about the first four Khulafa, the Khulafa ar-Rashidun, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman,
Yeah,
Ali.
yeah.
You know that part of history, okay? So when Abu Bakr was the first Khalifa, then Umar, then Uthman. In Uthman's Khilafah, there was a fitna that was arised, okay? And at that time, the Islamic State had expanded and it had covered parts of Egypt as well. So what happened at that point is there was some people that wanted to rebel against Uthman radiallahu anhu's Khilafah. Because Uthman radiallahu anhu, although he was amongst the best of the best, سابقون الأولون من المهاجرين والأنصار, from the Muhajirin. And
Yeah.
Abu Bakr and Umar, who preceded him, they had a high standard, and it is hard to match Abu Bakr and Umar because of their taqwa. They are the best of the best, and what proves it is that they are buried next to the Prophet ﷺ. So there's a big darajat for Abu Bakr and Umar. They're the companions of Muhammad ﷺ, you know, and they've supported him and they've given nusra to this deen, and so on. So in Uthman's Khilafah, what happened is Umar radiallahu anhu had appointed some of the Banu Umayyad, people from Banu Umayyah, into positions of authority. And Uthman, when he inherited the Khilafah, he kept them consistent. He kept the people in power in power. It was them that were in power. After that, what happened is during that time, towards the end, one second. During that time, people were not happy with the way Uthman radiallahu anhu was running his office, you could say. So some people from Egypt, they forged letters and they sent it saying that it's from Ali, inciting the people to rebel against the Khalifa. Okay? And Uthman radiallahu anhu, he narrates a hadith that he said that the Messenger of Allah said to him that the people will tell you to remove a garment. When they tell you to remove this garment, don't remove it. So Uthman said even then that I never understood what this garment meant until the people gathered outside my house to remove me from my position of power. Hence why he was not willing to give it up, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him not to give it up explicitly. Now, what happened then is that a lot of the rebels that surrounded the house of Uthman, they eventually killed him, and he became among the best of the shuhada. After that, because there was such disarray, a lot of the people, they gave bay'ah spontaneously to Ali radiallahu anhu. Ali radiallahu anhu accepted the bay'ah. Now, what had happened is these, at that moment, Aisha, Talha, Zubair, and other prominent Sahaba, they were at Umrah, they were in Mecca. And at that time, Ali had become the Khalifa. So Muawiyah specifically, radiallahu anhu, came to him and said to him that we need to get the killers of my cousin, Uthman. And Ali said, you have to give me bay'ah first. I can't just hand over people to you. They're in their hundreds. I can't just hand over people for you to be killed without, you know, having the shurut going through it, the going through a judge and so on, and, you know, being tried in an Islamic court and so on. Okay. So when that had happened, there was a little dispute between Ali and Muawiyah radiallahu anhuma, and there was a war between them. So at that point, it became Shia Ali and Shia Muawiyah. Political, purely political. Okay. After that, other fitan happened in Hassan's Khilafah, how he handed it over to Muawiyah and the end of Muawiyah's Khilafah, so on and so on. But that was the start of the political movement of the Shia. Okay. But then after that, in Ali's Khilafah, there were people who had accepted Islam from Yemen. There was a man prominently known as Abdullah ibn Sab'ah, and he was a Yahudi, and these people, they were heretics and they were zanadiq, and they innovated in Tawheed, and they did shirk with Allah, and they said Ali is God. And when these people were confronted by Ali. Ali radiallahu anhu actually burnt them, and this is the narrative that they had. They were so staunch in their shirk that they said, "Oh, he has burnt the people. Only Allah, the creator of fire, can burn with fire. Hence, Ali is na'udhu billah Allah." Okay,
Yeah.
so that was when the aqidah was innovated, and they became, they had the aqidah of shirk.
It was a question for you, I think.
Yeah.
Why do Shias think that Sunnis don't like Ali Ra? We love the Ali Ra.
What's that?
Oh,
Let me read it. Yeah, of course we love Ali radiallahu anhu. Ali radiallahu anhu is a prominent Sahabi and a member of the Ahlul Bayt. But we don't have ghulu when it comes to, we consider them companions among the Ahlul Bayt and the best of the best, But we don't worship them, we don't go to the level of worshipping them. Whereas the Rawafid do go. The main branch of Shiaism today is Ithnan Ashariya. And they go to the extent of calling upon Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, calling upon Ali. So I'm going to ask you, how can you unite with someone that calls upon creation and not the creator?
yeah, I know what you're trying to say, bro, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not even at that level of the deen. Like, I'm not as experienced as you, but I'm more of a political guy, if you know what I mean. The deen. So yeah, it doesn't seem easy, does it, though? It don't seem easy to unite.
That is the point. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is the point. But yeah.
Yeah, but would you agree that this whole Sunni Shia thing, would you agree that it started popping off more after 2011 since the West got involved?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, because it was happening before. In Iraq, it was happening. In Syria, it was happening. Under Hafiz al-Assad, it was happening. Even if you want to go before that, the Fatimid dynasty, it was a whole dynasty set up. Anti-Abbasid. So this is going back, hundreds of years,
Sorry, what I meant was, do you not think that the West has some involvement in escalating this beef?
No, this is purely ideological. The only thing the West has done is found opportunities to invade Muslim lands for other reasons. Because if we see the reason why they invaded Afghanistan had nothing to do with Sunni Shia. The reason why they invaded Iraq, nothing to do with Sunni Shia.
Yeah.
The reason...
I'm not speaking about the West, I'm speaking about Russia and them countries.
No, that's definitely not, because Russia, the Soviet Union, invaded Afghanistan totally not on the basis. They came from a communist perspective.
Yeah. Do you know, stick with Abu Aisha, they will teach you that. Right, this brother seems smart, so yeah,
I love listening.
I was gonna ask you, do you know Gaddafi of Libya?
Yeah.
He tried to, I heard he tried to make a form of Islam and communism or socialism. Yeah. Do you think that would have worked out?
No. I think he might have politically helped his country.
Yeah.
Would it have worked out? No, because I think he was trying to change the petrodollar system as well. From like now where we have obviously the Federal Reserve, since they were established, and they sent out bonds into different countries, so they have dollar bills. So every country has dollar bills, and in exchange for the gold of the other countries. I think he tried to change and counter that narrative.
He tried to make his own currency against the US dollar. That's what happened. That's the only reason they invaded him. They didn't invade him. They made NATO funded a revolt against them in 2018.
Did they though?
Sorry?
Did they fund a revolt though? Is that true? Is that just a conspiracy?
No, they did, man. They even said it.
They said that they funded. What group did they fund? Was it Al Qaeda operative?
No, it was the Libyan council, the council government.
What were they? What manhaj were they on?
The ones that overthrew Gaddafi.
I don't know much what happened in Libya, to be fair with you. I know today what's happening is a bit mad in Libya. It's gone quite crazy. But
man. I'm gonna wait for Hedieone or some other guys to come here. I don't actually usually debate that much. I just stay moderating most of it when I do panels. So this is probably the first time I've actually debated full on like this. So yeah, I'll wait for someone to come, and you two can or you three or whoever can make a debate.
Yeah, that's calm.
I'll just try moderate the thing. Innit?
No problem.
Yeah, cool,
No
man.
problem.
If you want to answer questions, that's cool. But I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay, that's calm.
Cool, man, brother. Take care.
Just keep a lookout when someone tries
Yeah,
to
yeah.
join the stream yard, because you get a notification.
Yeah, cool, man.
Your live chat, well, go on. What are you lot saying? Halima, what's happening? Zoto, what's going on? I'd like for the brother Hedieone to come back. He seems like an interesting person. It would be nice to hear from someone interesting. But yeah, I met this brother selling films in the park actually a few months ago. I was with Dunya. It was a while ago. It was before the lockdown thing, whatever. Way before that. But yeah. But yeah, interesting. But yeah, I came back from Tarawih and I actually had some nice Mexican food today, you know. I like Mexican food. But yeah, it was interesting to be honest with you. Can I buy you another? Or is it cracking up? No. Is it working now? I don't know what's wrong with the mic. Yeah, you can buy me another mic if you want. If it's that deep, then yeah, go for it. My PayPal. I'll tell you my PayPal. Yeah. Madness. But yeah. I'd like to see a speaker's corner vote day on Sunday. I'd like to see what happens there. I'd like to see who comes and so on. It'd be interesting. Obviously, it's going to be a bit less active because of the fact that it is thingy. There's less people out there. But yeah. I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna rejoin. Assalamu alaikum.
So what are you saying, people? I'm back now if anyone wants to join the thing. Wait, let me put the link in the thing. One sec. Yeah, and anyone wants to join, the link is in the chat now. No, I'm just gonna wait for someone to join. I'm not gonna say much, man. I wasn't even planning to say much, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Not gonna lie, that's true. You won't know your future unless you know your past. You okay? Yo, we saying?
Yo, Wagwan.
Oh, Gwanji. Yeah,
Yo,
we said.
listening.
Huh?
What are you saying?
No, I'm good. And where's Abu Aisha?
Who's that?
The bro that was there earlier.
I don't know who that is. To be honest with you.
But that was the guy he was chatting with.
Well, that's a Praise Allah guy.
Huh?
That Praise Allah guy.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so listen, yeah.
yeah.
What's it called? What's the script then? Why you wanna unite with the Shia and that?
Huh? No. You understand? You understood me wrong, G. No, I didn't say I wanted to unite with the Shias. I said I wanted to unite with the Shias because against the West. I meant it in a political way, not in a religious thing. You get me?
But what I'm saying to you is
Yeah.
we shouldn't separate our religion from politics. Our politics, it should be based upon our religion.
So how are you gonna fight off the West then?
We can do that perfectly fine without Shia. Shia will just
What?
screw it up more.
Well, it's been over 20 years, bro. Nothing's changed.
Why hasn't it changed? Ask yourself that.
Yeah, I did, and the answer is because lack of unity.
Because the lack of unity, yeah?
Yeah.
You believe that's why things ain't changing. What if I told you that unity is the reason that things are not changing? That because we have unity.
Well, no, we don't. There's bare country. I don't listen. I don't mean unity against. I don't mean countries uniting, bro. I mean like you see them groups, Hezbollah, them man. They all have fucking what do you call it? Western backed influence. So they're not even legit groups.
But these are terrorist groups.
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
concern is
They're
killing
Western
Muslims,
backed,
not
innit?
killing the West.
The West funded them, bro. Yeah, of course. Online, then just take it easy.
I don't believe the West funded them. Groups like ISIS, Al Qaeda, I don't believe the West funded them.
So you're telling me ISIS are not Western funded?
Yeah, I don't believe the
So
Western funded
how they getting their weapons and shit then?
from the Shia.
So you're telling me Shias are funding ISIS?
Yes, like they funded Al Qaeda in Afghanistan. And the documents are known. Osama bin Laden used to take funds from Iran. That was their safe haven. They used to chill in Iran. All of these Al Qaeda groups. You can go look that up as well. That's their safe haven, bro. I'm telling you. Same with these Balochi rebels, Marxists that are killing Muslims in Balochistan. They are funded by Iran. They get their weapons from Iran. Why
I
do you think
disagree,
that
bro. I
ISIS
disagree
emerged when the
100%.
Shia started
Disagree.
getting into Syria?
So I can't understand. You're saying ISIS are not Western funded.
Yeah, they're not Western funded.
So you take ISIS for proper Muslims?
No, I don't think they're proper Muslims. I'm telling you, they're not proper Muslims. They're funded by Shia. How can they be Muslim? You understand?
So let me ask you this then: How comes ISIS were getting medical treatment by Israeli white helmets, Israeli backed white helmets?
That wasn't ISIS.
Yes, they was getting.
No, that was Hezbollah. I know the video you're on about. That was Hezbollah. It wasn't ISIS. It was advertised as ISIS. It wasn't. It was Hezbollah. The Al Quds one, the Al Quds force.
No, not
They
that
were
one.
getting medical
I
treatment.
know which one you're trying about, but not that one. I'm speaking about how comes the Israelis were given ISIS support,
I've never
and they
seen
were.
that.
You can't deny it, bro. They were.
I've only seen one video that's advertised as that, and that was from TRT, and they advertised that falsely because the people in the comment section are saying it's Hezbollah, and the troops on that, they weren't wearing the traditional like ISIS uniform. They were wearing Hezbollah tactical gear.
Wait one
But
second,
anyway,
bro.
that's besides the point. Yeah, my point is, look, Allah Azza wa Jal, He's told us to unite
Yeah.
upon Quran and Sunnah. The Shia Rafida, they are not upon Quran and Sunnah. Do you understand? Allah Azza wa Jal says,
Sorry, bro. One
hold
second. One
firm to the
second.
rope of Allah Azza wa Jal and do not become divided. It's these
Yeah.
people that have divided
Yeah.
from
One second,
us.
bro. One
You
second. Let
understand?
me just wait. Who did you offer answer for weed? But yeah, man. You can. Who's gonna repent? How can? But yeah, let me ask you a question, Hedieone. You know, back in 2018, there was a chemical attack in Syria.
Oh, what?
There was a chemical attack. The biological weapons. Apparently, Assad used them.
Yeah. He did?
No, he did.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: Yeah, why would you even use it if he was winning that area? He was winning the combat. He was winning battle there. He had the area under his control. So why would he use it to get all Western countries against him? That don't make sense to me.
The Western countries against him, the Western countries are the ones denying he did the attacks.
No,
Don't you know America
I
came
know
at the
Iran are back in
forefront?
Syria. I know Russia are
Rush
back in Syria.
Limbaugh. Do you know who Rush Limbaugh is? He came at the forefront. He's a PR for America. He came at the forefront defending Assad. George Galloway in the UK, he's at the forefront defending Assad. It's all of these Western countries that are defending Assad. You understand? And it's only a few political activists here and there in the West that are talking about Assad.
Same can be
That's
said.
because only from the reason that they're political activists. And that's their job.
Same can be said about the Saudis.
As
Same can be said.
far as I know, none of them have said that. None of them support Assad. The Saudis, no, they don't.
No.
The
I mean,
Saudis
the
hate
Saudis
Assad.
are Western backed. That's what I was trying to say. Would you not agree
Western
that
backed in what
Saudis are
way?
Western backed?
In what way?
In what way, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah,
They
in
were
what way?
openly,
Like
they were
what?
they were openly selling America planes and stuff, man.
No,
They were
America was selling them planes.
Yeah,
Saudi
sorry,
Arabia ain't
America
got
was
no
selling
place
them
to
things.
sell.
Yes, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can buy weaponry and all of these things.
and they
Salahuddin,
openly
he used to buy
that
weaponry
pussyo,
from the Crusaders.
King Salman, whatever the fuck he is. Yeah, he said Palestinians should shut up or accept Israel's offer.
No. He didn't say Israel's
He did.
offer. He said
He
the
did.
1967 peace plan.
Yeah, still, that's a Western thing. So what
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
what would you say about that though?
I would say that they're wrong. You know, I'm not a
Yeah,
Saudi
Saudis
supporter. I
are
don't really
Western
support
backed,
them.
man. Come on, bro. You gotta admit Saudis are Western backed. If they weren't Western
I don't
backed,
believe. I
yeah,
don't believe they're Western backed. I believe they buy weaponry of the West. Yeah, 100%. But ideologically speaking, they're not Western backed. Like the West, they're at the forefront as well, trying to keep Saudi Arabia down.
I don't know, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Wallahi, this is where these things come from. Because people, they don't like Saudi Arabia and all of these other countries. They find themselves supporting weird groups. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying that our unity is not based upon Saudi Arabia. It's not based upon no other groups. It's based upon Quran and Sunnah. It's based upon what pleases Allah Azza wa Jal, not what pleases us, not what pleases the face of unity. Allah
Yeah,
Azza
and
wa Jal says about the
that's not
Kafirs,
even
don't think
happening
that
though.
they're
That's not even happening.
what?
That's not even happening, G.
What do you mean?
Unity with no one's actually uniting in any way.
Yes, they are. I see
No, they're
bad
not.
people uniting now. Alhamdulillah, I see like a good kind of unity going on. Whether it be Pakistan, Turkey, Azerbaijan, they're all like getting along. They're all
Yeah,
like,
that's just free. What
you
about
know,
what about the Middle East? No one's with no one. Everyone's either
in the
backed by
Middle East they
Iran,
are, but
by
it's all split into
Russia, by
groups. Like
America.
you'll have Arabs that support Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, Libya, and all of these groups. You understand?
Yeah,
They'll
and you have
support that.
ones
So they
that
do
don't.
have
You
a
have ones
unity.
that support the other ones.
And then you'll have other ones that support Iran, Syria. Do you understand? Syria,
Exactly.
Iraq,
So
and all of
where's the
these
unity,
areas.
bro? Why not? Why not? What I'm trying to say, why not support Muslims as a one?
Because it comes
Not
with,
agenda, not
boundaries
agendas,
and
bro.
that.
Not
It
agendas.
comes with boundaries, it comes with boundaries.
Yeah.
So
I'm
say
just
if a
gonna wait.
person's cursing al-Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu an, are you gonna now unite with him?
Okay. What about the ones that?
Do you
So can
excuse
you?
his kufr? Do you like
Huh?
excuse his kufr? Because he's
No.
committing kufr now. If he's
No.
cursing
So one
al-Mu'mineen
second. Let me
Aisha,
ask you this here. 1 second. So starving a nation, yeah, starving a nation. Would that please Allah?
starving a nation, would that please Allah? Of course not. Whether it be
Yeah. So
kuffar as
Saudis
well.
are doing it. Other countries are the UAE are doing it. They're beefing other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how can you say how can you say there's unity happening, bro? There's fuck all happening. There's no unity, and I think it's
I'm
not
not,
gonna happen.
bro, I'm saying unity in groups. Do you understand? I'm not saying the whole world is united. I'm not saying that. I'm
No,
saying
that's
there's
what
unity in
I'm not
groups.
saying that either.
People
I'm
are
not saying
selecting which groups they have unity based upon. I'm saying that's incorrect. We have unity based upon Quran and Sunnah. You understand?
where. Show me where. No, you just said Pakistan, and yeah, maybe that's 3 countries, bro. But you have to look at the bigger picture, if you know what I mean.
What you're saying
You can't be saying. You can't
you're
be
saying that
saying.
we no wait, you're saying that we don't have unity with Quran and Sunnah. The Muslims don't have unity with Quran and Sunnah. That's what you're telling me, yeah?
They're not, bro. They don't. Look, you
I'm
can't.
saying they do. I'm
So
saying if there's a Somalian brother now and he comes up to me, I have unity based upon him on Quran and Sunnah. Do you understand? Not on lineage, nations, nothing. I have unity with him just upon Quran and Sunnah. Just because he's a Muslim, I have unity with him. I have Allah wal bara for him. You understand?
yeah, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that's just you and certain people. That's you have to. That's like one
That's
in.
not me and certain people. That's all the Muslims. Alhamdulillah, all the Muslims. We unite upon Quran and Sunnah.
Come
If we
on,
see a
bro.
Muslim, we
You
unite
can't
with him.
ignore, fam. Come on. So you're telling me there's unity, and look at the fucking wars, bro. How's that unity? Everyone, they're beefing each other. Even Sunnis are beefing each other as well. You know.
What do you mean? So now you're saying that
Look at
basically
Syria. Look at Syria.
Houthis,
Look how
yeah?
many
You're
groups
talking
are
about
in
Houthis,
Syria,
but you
bro.
keep bringing it back to Yemen and that, yeah?
No,
Houthis and that,
forget Yemen.
we do not
Look,
consider them Muslim. Alhamdulillah, we do not consider them Muslim. How can we consider them
okay,
Muslim?
forget
When
Yemen.
they curse Abu
They
Bakr
are, bro.
as-Siddiq, Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anh, Uthman ibn Affan, al-Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu anh, when they curse Ahl Sunnah, they kill Ahl Sunnah, they blew up Ahl Sunnah masajids, all in the name of fighting the West. You know when they blew up the Marj, what did they say? Death to Israel. Bro, they blew up a Sunni masjid and they're saying death to Israel. What? Like, where's that come from? You understand?
Yeah.
So we say
No,
they are not
no.
Muslims.
Sorry, one
Houthis.
second though.
La.
You're saying Yemen are not Muslims. So let's
I'm
say
not saying
they
Yemen are
weren't.
not
Let's say they
Muslims. I'm
weren't.
saying
Let's say they
Houthis are
wasn't.
not Muslims.
Does that give you
Houthis are killing Yemenis.
Does that give Saudis a right to starve them and that?
Of course not. I
There
didn't
you
say
go,
that.
bro. So you can't
I'm saying
stick
that's
to
just
one
the
side.
outcome of war. That's just the outcome of war. People will starve. People will die. That's just the outcome of war.
That's
That's
not war,
normal.
bro. There's no war.
That is
Saudis
war.
have Saudi.
That
There
is
is.
war, bro.
That's genocide, bro. That's genocide. The Saudis have they have
But
bare
you're
weapons
telling me
and shit.
Saudis are genociding Yemen. That's what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that's dumb. That's complete bullshit, bro. Yemenis, they aren't getting genocided. Yemenis, maybe some areas are heavily hit than others, but a genocide, you can't call it this. This is complete
Bro, listen, bro. We're in different
bullshit.
pages. Yeah, we're in completely different pages. I don't think there's a point in debating, to be honest. Like,
You're saying
like
there's a genocide. How is that a genocide?
when you're starving,
You're telling me because there's a
flipping.
couple of famines in areas, that means they're genociding them?
There's a reason, though. There's a reason. They're
You know,
they're blockading Yemen, bro. Come on, man. You can't be
all right,
telling me.
all right, say. Is their intention to genocide them?
It don't matter
Do you
what their
believe they want to
intention
kill
is.
them
Yeah,
all
they're
off?
still doing it, bro. They can
Is
easily.
that
They
why
can
they're
stop
letting
it.
them
They can
into their
stop it.
country? Is that why all of the Corona support it comes from Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
Because
it
they want to
does.
genocide them? I don't understand this, man. You know, Saudi Arabia, they get bare.
Sorry,
The
no, it
whole
doesn't
reason
come.
they came
Saudis are
into
not doing.
Yemen. Now, listen, the whole reason Saudi Arabia came into Yemen was because the Yemeni president said, help us. And he told other Muslims to help him as well. Sudan. He told
Again,
the
you're backing
neighboring
the
countries to
governments, bro.
support him.
What about the people? Not barely any of them are actually on the president's side.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Have you met every Yemeni?
No, I'm not saying every there are some, yeah, but they have agendas and I'm saying majority are starving. You can't deny it, bro.
Majority are
Come on, man.
starving. How's that
Yeah,
gone from supporting the president to now starving?
bro. Just because the president says something, yeah, don't mean the nation, the people, citizens are supporting him.
100%. But when I saw the Houthis and the terrorists in Yemen started to fight against them, that's when they rallied support for the army, the Yemeni army. Who was the Yemeni army under orders for? Their president. You understand?
Exactly,
so why is
yeah.
it that the tribal fighters in the areas of Marib and all of these other areas in North Yemen, South Yemen, East Yemen, they're all rallying up with the army. They're getting weapons from the army, the legitimate army of Yemen, to fight against these terrorists. You understand? I'm saying the man will support the president's actions and everything, but against these terrorists, of course they support him on this. Because nobody wants to see their country overrun with terrorists. These terrorists are going out killing people. Innocent people are being dragged in the middle of the street.
Jump on, Adil.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, not really, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
Or I say, look, yeah. Say if Palestine, you're from Palestine, yeah.
Yeah.
Say if Palestine, yeah, say it was its own independent nation, yeah. And say if it's being overrun with terrorists, yeah. And you don't have any weaponry of your own, you don't have any funds of your own, you don't have any support of your own. So you appeal to other Muslim countries, yeah. And then the other Muslim countries, they come in and help you try and, help you out basically, yeah. Is this wrong Islamically? Like that as a
That's
basis,
not what's
is it wrong
happening, though, bro.
Islamically?
That's not what's happening.
That might not be what's happening, but that was how it started. Do you understand? I'm saying that the startup of it, asking other Muslim nations to help you put down some terrorists, is completely fine. Nobody should be disputing this.
I don't know, bro. I don't understand your views, to be honest, man. Don't work for me.
What is his views that he's saying? 7 films.
No, he's
But do you not understand what I said?
He's saying that Saudis are not genocide in Yemen.
Yeah, I don't believe they're genociding them. I've already said that. I believe they may be killing people,
Yeah.
innocent people in different areas, but I don't believe it's a genocide.
Yeah, so
I
why
can't
are
say
they
it's a
doing it
genocide.
then? Why are they doing it?
Are you madkhali, akhi?
Madkhali, what's that?
You know what it is. Are you pro-Saudi?
No, I'm not pro-Saudi, no.
Okay.
I just look at these nations normally. Do you understand? It's a nation
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Nation is a nation.
Okay. No, I hear you. I agree with. I'm more inclined to what you're saying, by the way.
You agree with well, you're inclined on that, innit?
Well, I've heard. I didn't hear what you've been saying right now, but from what you were saying before, it is the Ikhwani approach to ally with the kuffar and so on. It is the Ikhwani approach. It doesn't work. And like unity is only upon Aqidah. The correct Aqidah is what unity is upon.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
But I believe we can unite with Asharis to a certain extent. And even Qudama al-Maqdisi, he wrote something about this as well. Because he partook in Salahuddin's army, and Salahuddin was an Ashari.
Yeah, but that version of Ash'ira was not
Yeah.
they didn't do
These lot are more Jahmi, innit?
Yeah, they weren't on that on that thing. That's the problem. But with like, you know, the ones that Ibn Taymiyyah describes, those ones you can't unite with them ones because they're totally different aqidah. You know, they accuse us of tamthil and so on.
Yeah, but still what's interesting, some Asharis, they actually used Ibn Taymiyyah's refutation of Fakhruddin or Razi, you know.
I don't know who Fakhruddin is.
Fakhruddin or Razi, you know him, man. Fakhruddin or Razi, man.
What was his aqidah? Ash'ira.
He's an Ashari. But he spoke against grave worship and stuff like that. But he still had some fucked up views.
Okay. Not all Asharis do grave worship, but
yeah, 100%. Some Asharis have refuted it. Alhamdulillah. Some Asharis are not that stupid.
No. Some
it was mostly the Mutakallimin Asharis that started this grave worshipping thing. Because they used to separate Rububiyyah from Uluhiyyah.
They
used to like separate it fully. Like they didn't believe it connected.
Okay. MashaAllah, it's good to have a Athari in Keithley, man. You don't get Athari in Keithley.
Bro, I tell you what it is. Most laymen and that, if you explain it to them, they'll understand fully. The layman and that. Because look, what's our approach? Our approach is we just affirm Quran and Sunnah. We don't start delving into stuff. The layman, he can understand this, man. That's why the Salaf, they used to say about Aqidah, stick with what the old women are upon. Because the old women, they don't start, you know, delving into philosophy. You know what I mean? And that.
That's true. No, you're right.
That's why the Salaf, when they was talking about Allah Azza wa Jalla is above his arsh, they used to say, whoever does not affirm what is settled in the hearts of the layman. You understand? The hearts of the layman. So they believe in it like literally. Allah is literally above his throne.
Yes,
it's not just a metaphor.
But we don't do takyif. We don't ask the how, the kayf. You know, that's the problem that the Ash'ira even they accuse us of that. Or well, they go into the how and then they say that we do tamthil, that we're doing
the thing is, when they look at these things, they are the ones that fall into like likening Allah to his creation.
Yeah, they do tamthil.
Because when we read it, we already know Laysa kamithlihi shay. There's nothing like him, but then we know that he's the all hearing and the all seeing. So he's already affirmed that there's nothing like him, and then he's affirmed his attributes. So there can be no likeness to creation. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. That's true. How did you come across this channel?
I've seen this Palestinian guy on Speaker's Corner. He was doing a video once. He uploaded a video and I seen it there, and he was standing with more Deen. That's why I jumped on that.
Okay.
So I thought,
do you watch
other chatting about this?
Do you watch other panels? Any other live streams?
Other panels? No.
Subscribe to this one. I'm gonna write in the back chat.
Yeah.
And this one as well.
One sec.
These two.
Surfaz.
Yeah, subscribe to him.
Surfaz Live and Zubaydah Al Arabia. I'll subscribe to them and see what one.
Sub them, and then that's panels I usually go on. I just saw this brother was live. I thought, might as well on board. Fuck it, jump on panel. See what I got.
Yeah, man.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 22. What about you?
I'm 26.
26. You're doing it. Listen, where do you used to live in Keithley? I
lived near. Do you know where Oak Bank is?
Oak Bank, near the park and that, innit?
Lam Park, yeah.
Yeah, you doing it on that. You know Shazib and them lot then, innit?
Who? How old are they?
Shazib. I think the guy's about 20 or 28 now or something.
No, I don't. Do you know Asim and Amr, the brothers? They're from near Kark
They got RS6 and that.
I don't know. Asim is about. I think Amar's gone somewhere now. Amr. They call him Asim Mangi.
Asim Mangi.
Do you know Heather? He's got a brother called Wes, Naz, Taz.
Yeah. Bro, I know his cousins and that.
Who's cousins? Man. Ask Heather that you spoke to. I'm not gonna dox my real name, but say you spoke
to. Give us a nickname.
I ain't gonna write my real name, bro. But just say you spoke to someone. Say you spoke to someone that's from West London. There was a Pakistani that you went to school with. He's from West London.
Yeah, give a nickname, cause everyone got a nickname down here, man.
I don't have a nickname. That's the thing. I actually don't
Oh,
have a
yeah,
nickname.
yeah.
They know me by my real name, and I can't say my real name because a lot of people. I'm on like other platforms and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Them ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What school
Fair
did you go
enough.
to? Did you go Greenhead?
Greyhead, nah. I moved to Keighley when I was 17.
Where did you go away from Bradford?
Yeah.
Whereabouts, Bradford? BD3.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Carlton
I don't want
Boiling.
to say too much about that, though, innit?
Okay. There's
A bit
another
long
brother
and
that I
that.
know from BD3. He comes on these streams as well.
From BD3.
Yeah. Do you know someone called Shazad from Halifax?
Shazad from Halifax, you know. Nah.
He's
I know
older.
Yasin.
Nah. I don't know anyone from Halifax. I know only that brother from Halifax.
So where you living now?
I live in West London. I live near Wembley.
I bet you miss Keighley and that, innit?
I don't, wallahi, I actually don't, man.
Nah.
It's full of
Man.
mushrikeen, man. I don't miss
In Keighley?
Yes, bro.
Mushrikeen? Nah,
Full of
yeah.
them. Too many mushrikeen, bro. I used to be in Bradford a lot. I used to be in BD3. I know a few people from BD3, but they're quite older. From Jahiliyyah. Do you know someone called Hassan? Hassan from BD3. He's from Leeds Road. He went to Bellevue Boys. His friends was, I think, someone called Goosey or Waste. Yo, your volume's gone, akhi. Yo, Wagwan. What are you saying? There's a private call going on. Hello, why so religious? How are you doing, friend? My good friend. Sarcasm before you take sound bites. Nibs, there's a private call with that brother from yesterday. If you want to jump on it, let me know. Text me. I can send you the link. You can jump on. But I'm probably going to lock off. I'm going to eat something and then I'm going to probably jump on a call or something.
Yo, I'm back here. So yeah, man, that was the panel today. Probably do one tomorrow, innit? So yeah, thank you, man, for watching and safe.